And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Vincent van der Voort.
Than hair, these two. Speaking of hair, in the box, Chris Mason and John Rawling.
Thank you very much, Matt. Vincent van der Voort has had a good season. 38 years old now, the Dutchman. Best man at Michael van Gerwen's wedding. And he's had his first win, Austrian Darts Open, back in June. Got to 6 quarterfinals of PDC events as well. And good to see him back throwing at a good level, having had all sorts of back problems in the last couple of years. Andy Hamilton, there he is. He's going through, well, a little bit of a rough spell at the moment. 47 years old now, from Stoke-on-Trent. 3 PDC Pro Tour semi-finals in coming into this, and won a February UK Open qualifying event, his first ranking victory in some 7 years.
He had an incredible run. He just seemed to be making at least the quarterfinals of everything he played in.
He's not been doing it in the televised events, and I'm sure he would love to have a good run in this competition.
Well, he's due a run in one of them, but Vincent quite confident at the moment, playing well.
Probably the quickest player
60
in world darts.
Well, if he's not, he's in the top 2.
Who'd be your other contender?
Oh, Klassen's really quick.
Quick as him?
Not quite, I don't think.
Klassen has some interesting variations on how he goes for various scores as well. Another spotter's nightmare. We talked about Simon Whitlock earlier on, about how he sort of seems to change and go on just how he feels at any given time, and Jelle Klassen's another one, isn't he?
Yeah. Not quite as bad as Eric Claris, who was a real nightmare. You need 10 cameras to cover that man.
99.
Bunting already safely through, if you're just joining us, having beaten Steve Beaton, this second match of the night here in Minehead.
Beaten, scrambled and fried.
Battered. Hamilton, who's reached the finals of the World Championships, the UK Open and the Grand Slam of darts. Yet to win a major televised one, though. Twice he's been in the Premier League.
They rescued that. Well, minimum requirement really, and this visit is a 140. It's awkward, that. Yeah.
83. Visiting requirement 135.
I'm not sure which way. No, really, to go for the ball route on this shot, which he would do if he was under pressure.
Well, that's
it.
Bullseye.
95.
No, it wasn't quite in the 25 there. If it was in the 25, the ball would have been left. No, he tidied it up well. He's thrown in that quick one. See him do that, he tends to throw the last dart away.
So tops for Van der Voort for 1-0. And that will make him feel happier and more settled.
Yeah, easy enough. 16 darts.
Not quite there at the moment for Andy.
No. The winning double for the first leg for Vincent.
He's settled down nicely, Hamilton. Well, he's only averaging 66 at this stage, early stage of the match, of course, but he needs to get into it soon. Quick fire formula. First to 6, taking a place in the next round.
He's really forcing them at the moment.
100.
There's no fluidity in his action.
$92.
Good switch.
Let's just watch the Hamilton throw here. Well, that was a very, very loose one.
Yeah, it's quite jerky.
And here from side on.
Doesn't look too bad from that angle.
But his performances of late haven't been great, so maybe it's just as simple as being a confidence issue.
Yeah, so for most of these top level guys, it's all between the ears.
Van der Voort on 177.
That's a perfect dart for Andy. It's almost like he's trying to force darts 2 and 3 into dart 1.
And he's shrugging his shoulders as much as to say, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, this is lovely darts.
137.
Yeah, it's one of the most bizarre situations. You be out on the practice board and fill $1 million, and you get up there and fill 2 bob.
Desperately needs a treble.
60.
It's not there. Van der Voort then tops for 2-0 against the throw. And that makes it 2 out of 2.
On tops.
Really under pressure though, is he? He's performing in the comfort zone at the moment, Van der Voort.
103 average though. It's tidy stuff.
Terrific stuff again from Van der Voort. Crowd thought that was a 180.
So did I.
Those averages there, Van der Voort 107. The Mexican contingent.
Are they expecting Morales in here tonight or something? Oh, took a deflection there.
Yeah, that was another 180. It looked like first of the match, averaging 108.
Superb. And when you're struggling, this is the last thing you need, is to be on the end of someone missing nothing.
57.
And you
That's
could
an
see
unlucky last one.
See the damage on the float.
60.
Some pictures need no words.
Hen night at the darts. What else could you want in life?
57.
Well, Hamilton's
Way
scoring
back.
is still pretty awful. Oh, that's superb. 140, setting it up wonderfully.
Yeah, setting up in this game has been brilliant.
Making it look an easy game right now, Vincent van der Voort. Hamilton needs a run, needs a couple of trebles from somewhere.
41. Vincent, you require 40.
41, there'll be people around the country watching who play down the local and think, yeah, 41, that looks familiar.
No score.
Gather you had a bit of competitive success recently, Chris.
Sort of. Just a little local singles. Keeping me arm in.
100.
So tops then for Van der Voort.
15 darts thrown for Hamilton. Still back on 195.
And Van der Voort, another checkout. And he's making this look pretty easy at the moment. And Andy Hamilton, sad to say, is helping.
Yeah, it's just not happened for him.
That's better. Well, that's a
That's
little
all you
unlucky.
need. Another double top. for Vincent. Yeah, they never banks out of treble one.
Big Vincent gets his first 180 and the first 180 of the match. Here's a big lad, stands, what is he, 6'5", 6'6",
Yeah,
something
he's a
like
unit.
That.
60.
You wouldn't want to upset him, would you?
He's a real funny guy.
100.
And throwing well tonight. Much appreciated by the crowd. And looking for a second break here. The crowd standing up because they love the darts. Minehead, as ever, a great place to be for darting action.
It is a fabulous venue, fabulous crowds.
What Hamilton would give for a big score here.
Just the line there.
85.
So 140, Hamilton not on a finish. Another one of those. Leaves double 10. And a 140 checkout, as easy as you like. 100 plus checkout, number 16 of today's remarkable day of competition. And Vincent van der Voort is leading 4-0.
Well, we're halfway to last year's total. And not even finished the second session.
58.
A break at the end of this leg.
Well, like we've seen in the bunting game, it's imperative that Hamilton wins this leg.
He's just not got into the match, Chris, has he? He
Actually doesn't.
He's not looking like the old Andy Hamilton.
No.
Always such a battler, that's how his reputation has been over the years. A real sort of street fighter of a darts player. And now he just looks a little bit worried, a little bit perplexed. There's something somewhere is not quite right.
Oh, there we go again, another bounce out.
Rotten luck. More girls on tour.
Hawaii 501.
That's something to do with Mr. Marvel.
By coincidence, yeah.
Good scoring again from Van der Voort, whose average remains over 102. Hamilton 30 behind that in his average. And you're not going to win anything with an average of 72.
58. Ladies and gentlemen, 152.
Well, we've seen a 140. Can we see a 152?
Not
well,
impossible. Oh, double 16. He's done it again. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the big Dutchman. And at the break, with yet another 100 plus checkout, 152 this time, superb from Van der Voort. And can it be a complete shutout? He leads the hammer 5 legs to 0. That he's producing the performance of the day. This is how he got the 152 checkout. In a matter of moments earlier, he'd had a 140 checkout. The big Dutchman, 152, is flying. Leading by 5 legs to 0 now. I'm going to say he's producing arguably the performance of the day, but having said that, Chris, he's just not been pressed at all.
No, none of his shots have really been under any pressure whatsoever.
Can Hamilton somehow find the darts, which we know he's capable of producing?
Well, just pounding that 20 is not going to do him no good. He needs to get in the red bit. Everything looks forced.
Unlike Big Vincent, everything just flowing.
Been brilliant.
It's been almost Taylor-esque the way in which he's been peppering that 19.
Yeah.
That start was a long way from where he was aiming. He looks a little bit careworn.
Yeah, he looks jaded to me. Long season. Looks like he could do with a good holiday. Regroup.
26.
Sliding down the rankings at the moment. Sometimes a thin dividing line in this game between success and failure.
Yeah, very little in it.
Vincent now is on a finish to win the match 6-0.
There's going to be no pressure on this finish. Well, he went for the bullseye last time. Or will he just think about a straight turn? No, I think he's going for the ball. Out in a bit of style.
Bullseye for the match.
Oh, he went for it.
107.
He went treble 19, which left him the ball. Wanted to give it the old showman finish. As it is, a rather more prosaic 25.
25.
Double 8.
Double 8 then for the match. And there it is. Andy Hamilton absolutely not at the races today, averaging 72. Vincent van der Voort averaged close on to 105 and won it pretty much unchallenged. Our first shutout of the day. Van der Voort beating Hamilton 6-0. He'll be happy.